Hello everyone, I'm Antonis Andronikakis, Communications Manager at reframe.food. Welcome to our Smart Droplets podcast series. Smart Droplets focuses on reducing pesticide and fertilizer use by integrating advanced technologies. It uses a holistic approach, employing an innovative crop spraying solution. The EU-funded project aims to enhance environmental sustainability and crop care efficiency. Today, I have with me Nikos Petkos from our Greek partner AGROMA. Nikos, hello, thank you for being with us today. We'd like to introduce yourself and tell us about your role in the project and perhaps a few words about your company AGROMA.
Hello everyone, my name is Nikos Petkos. I'm the CEO of AGROMA. AGROMA is a Greek company founded back in 1977 with only one purpose: to produce agricultural spraying equipment. For all these years, AGROMA is producing high quality and high technology spraying machines, and we are the leader in the Greek market, and we are getting step by step some new European markets that makes our company more famous in Europe.
So you are the suitable person to talk us about this technology, the direct injection spraying technology. Can you start by explaining us what this technology is and how it differs from the traditional spraying methods?
Of course, direct injection spraying is a technology that differs from the common practice, from the common sprayers. Actually, what happens is that the chemicals, pesticides or fertilizers are not mixed into the tank, into the main tank of the sprayer, but they are mixed direct on the spray line, on the nozzle holder of the sprayer. And that's the basic idea of the direct injection spray.
Okay, from what I can understand, it's quite a different technology compared to what it's widely used in Europe. We will refer to that later, and I'm sure that you will talk us about the benefits of these technologies. Right now, I'd like to ask you what technologies are involved in the direct injection spraying system, I mean the different technologies, and how do they work together to achieve better results?
Yes, direct injection spray involves several technologies that they are working together to achieve the result of direct injection spray. Some of the technology we are using is the injection pumps. We are using pumps that they inject pure chemical, not mixed chemical, not solution of chemical. We have the mixing tubes that they are responsible for the mixing of the chemicals. We have a lot of flow meters to maintain the continuous correct flow of the water and the chemical before the mixing. Of course, we have different sensors on the machine that they are keeping the balance between the pressure and the chemical speed and etc. And of course, we have a lot of software that the control system to make all this happen together.
So all these technologies need to be put together and work properly. I guess this was a challenge for you while assembling the spraying system. And as we know, there are other partners who are working also in the interoperability of the solution. But what I'd like to ask you is if you could describe the development process of this system and what challenges did you encounter?
The challenges were several, actually. First of all, direct injection spray is not so famous in Europe, so we had to make a lot of research ourselves to get the right components and to find the right partners for that. The biggest issue we had was that the first European supplier that we started the project decided several months later, before the commission of the products, to stop the production. So all the R&D from our side was wasted actually, and we had to find new suppliers, so we had to restart from the beginning again. The good thing was that through that process we learned more about direct injection spray, we learned more about R&D and the difficulties you can face on a project that is not a small one, it's a big one. Hopefully, it helped the general idea of finding R&D to create an R&D again and again helped us to improve ourselves a lot. And finally, we achieved to have the right electronics, the right harness, and the right software and the right material, raw material to start the sprayers. We are in the assembly process now. We had to change a lot in our mentality, because what we know from sprayers all our life is very basic of mixing the chemical, apply the chemical to the right quantity, but now we have different cans for chemical, different tanks for clean water, and all this mixing is quite complicated.
So you had to overcome quite a lot of difficulties, and I think that you deserve all the credit for your persistence in this crucial task of the project. Let's move on to our next question. Is this technology widely adopted by farmers, and why? And how does it benefit farmers in the environment?
Actually, this technology is not very well known. It's not adopted by the farmers at the moment. It's growing though, but mostly in United States of America and Australia, not in Europe a lot. Most of the issues that this technology has is the cost, because it's not a well-known technology, so the quantities is not big, so the cost is still very high for the farmers to use it. Of course, the awareness that people doesn't know. Farmers don't know about this technology, so they are not coming to ask about it. So the OEMs, the manufacturers, don't make machines with new technologies just to have them on stock in case anybody asks. Of course, the compatibility. You cannot just take an older common sprayer and reverse it and change it to be spray with the DIS, because it changes so many things and the cost is going to be very high, so it's better if you forget the old sprayer and go for a new one.
Let's move on to the benefits now, because we are eager to hear you about this factor, and of course our farmers want to hear about this.
There are several benefits. First of all, we have the much more precision application, as we are mixing the right amount of chemical on the right moment onto the nozzle holder. Of course, we can easier create our dosage formula. The computer itself is doing this actually. We don't have anything to do with that. We just put the chemical in the can and the rest of it is controlled automatically. According to case studies, we have up to 30% saving on the chemical because of the highest precision. Of course, we have one clean water tank. We don't need agitation. We don't need to rinse the tank. Everything is much more clean. We don't have weird parts. All this the sprayer is using clean water all the time, so all the valves, pumps, control units, all have to do only with clean water. So a big enemy of the sprayer now is not involved anymore, as we have pure water. And of course, the biggest benefit is the flexibility, because with the weather change we have, the climate change, the farmer can decide anytime if the weather is not good, if the wind is too high or there is rain coming, he can decide to stop the sprayer, fold the boom and go back home, because the chemical and the water are totally separated.
I see. So it's easier to use, it's flexible, it's precise. What about the fact that with less spraying, maybe the health of the farmer is protected? And what about the environmental aspect of the solution?
With direct injection spray, you can reduce a lot your environmental footprint as you're using less chemical. And of course, you have a lower risk of over-application, because the computer is controlling the dosage itself in real time all the time. Of course, it's saving environmentally, but also for the human source, it saves the farmer or the operator, because he doesn't have to mix chemicals himself. He has less contact with all these chemicals.
So despite the fact that this technology isn't so widely adopted, especially in Europe, it seems to have great potential, and it's important that it protects farmers' health, in my opinion, and of course that it can be a truly sustainable solution. Let's move on to our final question, Nikos. We'd like to learn what future improvements or new features are you excited about for this spraying technology, and how will these advancements enhance its effectiveness in the future?
There are several exciting future improvements that they can be very close to in our horizon to be implemented for direct injection spray. The automation with AI, of course, in combination with the precision control with sensors. As example, if you have in the field some humidity sensors, wind sensors, temperature sensors, the sprayer could probably in the future make the self-decision if the application is happening correctly or not, if you should stop applying, if you should change the dosage because of the humidity or the temperature, and that would be something very interesting, of course, if this can happen. Multi-chemical holding, which is very excited, because instead of having every time one chemical and go in the farm to do the application, you can have several chemicals. The computer can decide with AI if it needs to change the chemical for different application. So with one pass, you can do several applications that you would need more time, more fuel, and a lot of compression on the ground and a lot of damage. Of course, the use of Internet of Things. The farm has a better management because everything is controlled by the technology, which gives you the full feedback, and you know exactly what the application has been through the field you have applied, and you can make better decisions for the next year. Of course, the formulas, the chemical formulas can change in the future, so the companies that produce the chemicals can create chemicals for direct injection spray to use them with lower doses and be more effective. And of course, the interfaces of all that software that the operator has to use needs to be a little bit more user-friendly, as it demands a lot of knowledge from the operator. Some of these are already implemented through smart droplets anyway, so that's very exciting.
That's truly very exciting. I think we're wrapping up. I want to thank you for sharing these very interesting insights. I think that your role in the project is of utmost importance, Nikos, and congratulations for the work you've done so far.
Thank you very much. It's a teamwork, it's not me, it's everybody. So thanks to everybody, we'll have a very good result at the end.
And to our viewers, thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to follow our social media accounts and of course our YouTube channel. Stay smart!